Cousin Internet. It's me. I had to swallow. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Ali.
Hey. Thanks for swallowing.
And it's Mr. Likes to poo-poo and pee-pee on people himself, Cousin Ed.
Sorry, I had to spit.
Oh, that's why you don't get the second date.
Mm-hmm.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. All right.
It's a world of meh.
It's a world of what?
Meh. M-E-H.
I thought it was a world of laughter.
It's a world of laughter, a world of meh. Meth.
There we go. Now
It's a world of meth.
yeah, it is. It's kind of a funky night. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a storm coming.
There's a storm a-brewing.
Yep.
Yeah. When's
Ed?
that supposed to hit? What time?
I don't know. You tell us. How's your knee feeling?
Feel nothing. The bursitis is not active.
Yeah. No. Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
Yay. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I know it means
Yeah.
a lot to you.
But I mean, honestly, it's one of those things that I do get vocal about online, like politically. Like I try to avoid political arguments because the last.
Mhm.
It's so like I'm so tempted to say the last 4 years because we've been saying that for so long, but it was actually 6 years
6 years of it.
Of what?
of people being crazy online.
And in
Yeah.
That's
person.
been happening since online has happened.
No. I mean, people were emboldened quite a
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
I remember like I have gay family members, and I think all of us have gay.
Oh, you mean in this particular issue?
Well, I mean,
Well, just
yeah, this is one of those issues but this is the one that like I'm kind of like, nah, I'm gonna call people on bullshit. Where there's so many things where, people are like, Joe Sleepy Joe is he's got the crime family, and even though there's like zero evidence and all that, like I there's a lot of that now that I'm just like, I don't want to fight with people, just let
Right.
it go.
tinfoil hat stuff.
Yeah, but when they like anti-gay, just hate stuff comes out, that's when I'm kind of like, all right, listen up,
Yeah.
dick nuts.
yeah.
Did you hear about Chick-fil-A, though?
What about Chick-fil-A?
In a surprising turn of events, they are hiring on an inclusion and diversity officer
Oh,
to like change their dynamic and include and have a more diverse attitude about their
Well,
product.
I will say this. I have a friend who works for Chick-fil-A in corporate, and they aren't Christian, and they have a little pride area, like a group that and
Well,
there's
that-
no.
But
issue
they
with this
still,
stuff.
but they still support. Is there something wrong with what?
no, I'm just adjusting your mic.
Okay. There still is a corporate philosophy, though, to give to groups that support those causes, especially anti-abortionists.
Yeah, I'm
know.
just saying what I'm just relaying.
I mean, that's
Thing. I'm not saying it to say, hey, Chick-fil-A is great. I'm not saying it to say that at all. I'm
No.
just presenting facts.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying
you're presenting
this.
to us the corporate culture, what it's like there.
Well, I'm just saying that I knew somebody, or I know someone who works for them right now, and was like, I was kind of scared to work here.
Yeah.
Being an ally and not a Christian, but
That's
it's fine.
that's kind of a scary thing though too, is like working for a company that is actively paying money to remove your rights.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like that's a scary thing. Like, but I mean, people got to make money. People got to live.
Well, you heard about the local news about that, right?
About
Moon Cricket.
oh yeah. I mean,
my God,
listen,
dude! It just
For those of you who don't know, Moon Cricket on May 31st, they had some Bud Light left over, and because Bud Light supported trans rights with having a trans spokesperson, they were going to sell it for 49 cents a bottle.
why 49?
We'll get to that in a minute. And then what
I mean,
they were
49 just
encouraging-
seems like a
you
weird
have
number.
to buy at least one bottle, and that if you buy one bottle, you pour it out.
Right.
If you can buy two bottles if you want to drink one of the bottles.
Right.
But you have to buy at least one to pour out. And it's on there. Don't call it Woke Wednesday. Why 49 cents? They
Yeah.
say it's because of the price point of a bottle of beer. And so that they're not making any profit. They're just getting rid of it at the price point of the beer.
Right.
But a lot of people are saying, no, it just so happens that 49 people were shot at the Pulse nightclub shooting.
Right.
And which is coming up on June 12th, its anniversary.
Yeah.
And of course, Moon Cricket's like, what? Then again, the Moon Cricket Cafe is also the guy who runs that is also going, Moon Cricket, I had no idea it was a derogatory term for a slave.
Well, and here's what bothers me about that. So,
and then once he did know, he goes, yeah, I'm still not changing it.
no, he did, but he did change the name.
For 1 week, dude,
Yeah,
to
he
Plant
ch-
Street Grill. And then
so-
he goes, it doesn't make sense for me
right.
to change the name.
And that's my point is he changed the name because he was aware
Yep. And
that
then he was
people
like,
said, hey, that's a like a racist term.
People didn't know what the Plant Street Grill was, so his business took a dip. He gave it 1 week.
yeah, no, he did that just so he could say, I tried it didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, dude. No, I can't stand that place. People that patron it, I have no respect for you. I'm sorry. If you're a friend of mine, you're listening to this right now. If you go there and you support this, knowing what it cares,
I have a request for you guys.
Yes.
And I've been wanting to figure out what I'm going to do with this for quite some time.
Okay.
We can make a thing about this.
Right. Are we gonna? Is this touching all of our penises together
since-
again?
no.
Because
Yes.
we did not get magic powers, Ed.
Since I'm so anti Moon Cricket these days,
Yep.
I have my name up in the Moon Cricket for 99 beers consumed back when I went to the Moon Cricket.
Oh, all right.
My name's up
Well, there
there.
goes Ali's respect for you.
And I said,
It was never there.
back in those days, Ali actually went to the Moon Cricket with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I didn't
we-
know. I
Well,
didn't
we
know
didn't
the
know.
term.
We didn't know. So anyway, but once we found out, we stopped. So anyway, so my name's up there. It took
Yep.
me 6 years to do
Right.
99 beers. But I got a T-shirt also, a Moon Cricket 99 beers T-shirt. It is a coveted T-shirt among fans of the Moon Cricket.
Right.
What should I do with this T-shirt in a public manner to destroy it?
Sell it for 49 cents. Actually, are there any drag performers that would love to do a photo shoot? Because I'm sure that could happen.
Just wearing the T-shirt?
Yeah.
That's-
In drag.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, let's just do a whole drag photo shoot.
I was
Hey,
thinking of giving it a Viking funeral and like launching a flaming arrow at it.
Can I tell you something that like and you hear it a lot, and I understand. I understand that gay and trans people in our community are scared, and it's a scary time in Florida because I mean the bills are being put into motion. I mean the violence is rising towards that community, and I understand the desire, and I understand people saying we're leaving, and people are leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to go 180 with this. Like, no, like make Florida the gayest state ever. It looks
Right.
like a dick already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just say, hey guys, we want this to be the gayest state, because then guess who's going to leave?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm right there with you. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, man, I got to get the fuck out of Florida. This is ridiculous. Let's get the hell out. But then, if we leave, then it's only that.
Yeah.
There will never be change.
right.
Like we have to be the change. We have to stay here and fight the fight and
Yeah.
don't give up, because if we can, if more like-minded people, more progressive people and you know what? There are Republicans that are against these type of things.
Oh, yeah.
Against, going after the LGBTQ community and
You know,
against all
my
that
dad
stuff.
was one of those people too who wasn't anti-gay or anything like that, but he was a Republican first, and that was the thing. So he wasn't going to vote against the Republican Party for certain issues, even though I said, like, Dad, like you're hurting people that I care about.
Yeah.
He's like, well, but this is my party. I can't, and there are people like that.
Oh yeah, there are
I know plenty
billions,
of people like that.
billions.
Plenty of
Yeah.
people like that.
Which is on both sides, which is the dumbest thing. I remember doing a post. I was like, don't vote for color, vote for the person who's going for the office. Like research, don't vote blue, don't vote red, vote for somebody, because I will have zero problems
right.
voting for a Republican, and I have, if they're good people. Like, it's like, okay, I get that stance, I get that. You're not trying to hurt people,
Yeah.
you're not taking rights away from people.
I voted.
Okay.
I voted for Trump 7 times. Okay, and
Which election though?
all of them.
good.
Each one I voted 7 times.
well, you didn't vote, but you made up those votes. Those dead guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen. I know how the system works. I I feel like I said this before too with the whole, when you see someone now wearing a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me, and I could be totally wrong. But part of me really thinks they just want someone to confront them. Like they want that
Of course they do.
that reaction.
But to a certain extent, it goes the other way as well. I mean, you could have somebody, wearing a Black Lives Matter hat.
But see,
Although I don't think they have hats. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that there are opportunities for the other side to,
I mean, but
I'm going
it's-
to wear something that's confrontational.
but it's
They
so
don't necessarily.
it's so different though to say like that. Professing that all lives should mean something is a controversial statement. Like that's the thing that I'm like, hey, everyone should agree with that. It's the fact that the people who were saying it were black, and so the other side was like, how dare you?
No, but they never understood it.
Who
Even
didn't?
the people who say Black Lives Matter are not saying all lives don't matter.
No,
What they're
I know.
saying
No,
is,
I know that.
please- They're saying, please remember
Right.
that Black Lives Matter too.
I know
Yeah.
that.
No, I'm just saying
But
that
what
the
I'm
people
saying is,
who were,
but the people wearing the shirt, the people
right, that's
wearing
what
the
I'm
BLM
saying.
shirts,
I think we're saying the same thing.
Right.
Is that the people saying all lives matter are missing that point.
Right.
That's not what they're saying. They're not saying that Black Lives Matter more.
right.
They're saying, please remember Black lives.
Do me a favor. Compliment my shirt. Compliment it.
Oh, that is a very nice blue shirt.
Before I get into that, what the fuck did you think I said? Because
Yeah.
you just grabbed me and kind of thing. I said compliment my
No,
shirt.
I thought you
and
said
then-
kind of grab my shirt.
Oh, okay. That's what you thought I said. No. So compliment the shirt.
That is a very nice blue shirt.
Fuck you, Ed. I have 12 other shirts in my closet. Fuck you.
Yeah, but you're wearing that one tonight.
Fuck you.
Ed,
How
I'm
dare
wearing-
you?
I'm
All
wearing
of
a
my
black
shirts
shirt.
are nice.
I'm wearing a black shirt right now.
Black shirts matter.
Well, no, but you know what? They should. But you seem to only
get
care
the
about
idea.
the blue ones.
I get the idea. Why are you guys making me into the villain?
Oh, no. I was just explaining that part. I was just using that.
It's like the other time I was on
and
the
honestly,
podcast.
man,
We were trying to
honestly,
make it that
if you shit on people,
Yep,
you're
there
always
it
the
is.
villain.
And there it is.
Yeah.
I
Bring the
do
thunder.
not do that.
You bring the thunder.
No, I do not. No Cleveland Steamers coming
Hey,
for
I'm not
me.
going to say anything. I went to pick him up the other day. R. Kelly was blasting. Just saying.
R.
I
Kelly,
believe I can fly.
R. Kelly's doo-doo butter.
Did R. Kelly have any other hits other than I
Yeah.
Believe I Can Fly?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
any
don't
of them.
see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Nope, don't know it.
The,
Oh, my God. You're so white.
The Dave Chappelle Piss on You song that he did back in the day. Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I want to pee on you and make a doo-doo too.
I'm not going back down this road. We're
Drip,
not
drip, drip.
taking the podcast back down this road.
That's right. Ed will not go down that road. Now,
That
the Hershey Highway.
All right. Oh, God.
Anyway, back to my original point. Let's make Florida as gay as possible.
Yes.
It'll look nice. There'll be twinkle lights everywhere. What else do those people do?
No, just let Miami take the lead, man. Miami's like one
Nah,
of the,
Miami's not a good example. It's
Miami's a very gay city, dude.
I know, but it's
Oh, yeah, but it's.
but
it's still-
downtown Miami is fucking gross. Go to South Beach, yeah,
You're
South
fucking
Beach.
gross.
Yeah, no, Ed, downtown Miami is fucking gross. It is.
Yeah, I've been down there.
It's fuck. I saw a woman slip on a half-eaten Big Mac and crack her head open on the ground. And when I went to say, "Are you okay?" a cop just started yelling at me. And I was like, "Okay, fine." So I went into a library where there was just like a homeless person just shitting everywhere. Oh, there was shit on them, so they were getting it everywhere.
Was Ed there?
Just jerking off, looking at the homeless guy shitting on himself.
You guys.
Have your poops been lately? Have you had solid poops?
Good strong ones.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
you? Solid poops?
I started a poop at 11:59 p.m.
Oh, so you shit overnight.
I did the same shit, different day.
Yeah.
I started a poop,
Mm.
and it was 2 days going.
I had
Getting a
a
little folksy.
I had my morning poop.
Mhm.
That was a good one. It was like a really solid, like, all right, that was a great way to start the day. I got up, started getting dressed, and then went, round 2.
Mhm.
And then I went, like even more
Finish him.
came out. And then, maybe 20 minutes later, Renette said, "Hey, do you want to run to Publix with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Uh-oh. wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Oh, I've done that.
We had
uh-oh.
We had a hot pot. We had a hot pot last night. I think the hot pot
Mm.
did it to me.
And then you made a hot pot.
It is very hot.
This
Burned my
morning
lips.
I had a ghost poop.
You had a ghost poop?
It's where you poop and you look in the toilet and you can't see it.
Yep, and not only that, because it tucks right underneath the hole, like it goes, like it almost goes right down the pipe on its own.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you got to take care of the paperwork. There really isn't much call to do so.
Oh, it was a clean wiper.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
All of my wipes are clean because I use the bidet. I just use the
I
toilet
use the
paper to
bidet
dry.
as well, but this was pre-bidet.
Wait, you wipe first?
Sometimes,
What's the point of the bidet then?
not always.
What? I don't
I didn't
understand.
know there was. I didn't know there was a process.
Yeah, step one is make your doo-doo.
I didn't go to bidet school like you.
I thought step one was cut a hole in a box.
Oh, that's true.
Step
but no,
two, poop in the box. At least for
For-
me.
for Ed, step one is put down the sheets, the rubber sheets on the bed. But after you poop, you use the bidet and you turn that water on. You know what? Like I've worked myself up to a pretty good
Post-poop?
tolerance. Like I can put that thing on full.
But I've
I
done,
am pressure washing my
I've done the
butthole.
system that you're talking about with
Yeah.
my bidet. Did you ever this bidet the second poop?
Oh yeah. I think I
That's
told you
pretty-
about the second
That's
poop.
pretty weird though when it
Yeah.
happens, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
do you have a
did tell me.
bidet?
No.
You get a second poop. Like you will poop.
And then you're cleaning,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden your body goes, "Hey, we got more."
And it's like a whole
I
other
want a
poop.
bidet. I do. Me and the assistant have spoken about it and about getting a bidet.
I
You
only
know,
have a
that'd be
little
great.
attachment onto my toilet. It's not a full bidet. It's just a little
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
in my master bedroom. I don't know
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
Oh no,
The water fountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I was in the hospital and Ali had to run over to my house
yeah.
to get my clothes and everything. And he's what did you text me? Something about
I don't remember.
I'm pooping in your house or something.
I'm destroying your bathroom.
Yeah, and as that text comes in, I'm lying in the bed. The nurse is right next to me. I go, "Hold on, I'm getting a text from my friend." And she's like taking my blood pressure.
Right.
And she looks down. I don't know if she read it or not, but the whole text was, "I'm pooping in your house." Or, so the whole text was, "Thanks, Holly."
We have the hot water bidet in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have that. I only got cold water.
Well, and it's I kind of prefer my cold water one.
Really?
It wakes you up. right after I got it, and I was like, I was raving to everyone.
River!
I was
He's an old
raving
fist duck.
to everyone about the bidet and the miracle second poop, and one of the stunt guys in the old show that we used to do looked at me and went, "You got a bidet?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You squirt water up your butt?" And I went, "Yeah, that's pretty much the premise of it." He goes, "Do you get sexual gratification from it?" And I went, "Not for the first 10 minutes."
A little bit.
But yeah, I mean, there is a timer on the hot water bidet, like when you push the jet. Because sometimes I'll just sit there. I'm like, I'm in the middle of a good article. Like, it's an enema.
That thing's super clean.
I think the name of this episode is Pride, Chicken, and Bidets.
Fried chicken and poop.
Pride, chicken, and
Fried chicken and poop.
Fried chicken and poop.
We're gonna I don't know how.
We're
I don't
gonna
know
start our day
the Gurgage way
with fried
chicken
chicken
and
and poop.
That actually
And
me.
poop.
Oh, poop.
But you would not be welcome in the Gurgage House.
Is that the name of your band?
No, from
Parks and Rec.
Recreation.
Never watched it.
Oh,
That's a good show.
Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces. It's like The Office. I've seen bits and pieces, and I think, oh yeah, it's a pretty good
I'm
show.
looking for a show to
Never
watch
seen
right
it.
now because I finished Barry.
Hold on.
I've
I'm losing you for some reason. Get close on that mic.
hey
There you go.
hey. So yeah, I'm looking for a show to watch. Right.
Motherfucker.
I know. You said get close on it. And he goes, "Hey,"
All right.
and then he
so
doesn't
what
talk
do you-
with his
what do you
actual
want me to do?
voice.
Yeah, so you.
Hey.
And then
hey.
then I adjust your mic, and you went, all right. So
All right. Anyway, so I'm done with Barry. I'm
Yeah,
done
that
with
was great.
Maisel. I'm done
Ted
with
Lasso?
Done with
I'm done
Ted
with Ted Lasso.
Lasso.
So what am I watching now? People are saying Succession, but I don't know if I want to get into
That
that.
just ended too.
But I haven't started it, so they're saying get into that.
I'll tell you what is if you have the Apple because you watch Ted
I do,
Lasso,
yeah.
Severance, the first season was really good.
Yeah.
It's a really cool premise, and Sweet Tooth on Netflix.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you watch Sweet Tooth?
You've been telling me Sweet Tooth.
Sweet
for a
Tooth's
while.
great.
Yeah, I really should.
What was I watching recently?
You tried to get me
Oh.
to House of Dragons. I couldn't.
Carnival Row. Carnival Row's great.
Station
Haven't seen
11 on HBO Max. It's only one season, and that's all. It's a self-contained story, and
All right, now let me ask you this.
beautiful.
What is the self-contained story? What is it?
It is. Did you watch The Last of Us?
Yes.
Okay, so this is set in a world where a virus wipes out. It's a horrible virus. Wipes out so many people. No monsters, no boogans. But it jumps ahead like 20 years, I think. And one of the groups that it follows is a group of traveling performers who do like Shakespeare, and they call it the wheel, where they travel around in a big circle to all of these like makeshift towns and they perform. But there's this element of a comic book that's found that from various people, and it's kind of like people view it as a Bible, and it's kind of how people were made, like society falls, and yet people find some sort of fiction to cling to, and it's really good.
I might check that out. What is that on?
HBO, or I'm sorry, Max.
Oh yeah, it's Max now.
So what is a show that I can get into? Like, for example, I watched all 15 seasons of It's Always Sunny. I watched all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Is there a show that I
Like a
should have watched?
sitcom?
Yeah,
30 minutes?
like a show that was on TV. I watched most of Lucifer because my friend David's in it,
Yeah.
DB. But I tried to get into The Night Agent, which he was in, and I just really couldn't get into that.
No.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't grabbing me.
Right.
So
Do you want comedy or do you want drama?
Comedy probably. I
Comedy.
really, how how much I got into watching.
Did you
Brooklyn
watch Community?
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
it,
saw that.
and I really like Joel
Mhm.
McHale.
McHale.
I really like him. I have a hard time watching Ken Jeong.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time watching Chevy Chase. I
All
used
right.
to love watching Chevy Chase too.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah. But I mean, I can watch Caddyshack and crack up,
Mhm.
watching him.
What is a good
You know
show?
who that guy is, Danny? Mitch Cumstein, old roommate.
Did you watch? Well, I mean, the problem is a lot of shows kind of fall apart, like as the seasons go on. That's why Ted Lasso was kind of special because
Well,
I loved every episode of it.
You know what I can't wait for them to come out with, and I've been waiting for, is The Boys. When is?
Oh yeah,
Oh, the new episode, new season of The Boys.
It's going to be season 4 or season 3?
Season 4.
and there's a new
4.
season of It's Always Sunny in just a few days.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
More Frank. That's what I say. Frank's my favorite.
All right. Well, we do need to wrap it up because we've got some people
Oh, I'm
coming.
sorry. Before we wrap it up, can I tell you some big news?
Yes.
Yes.
I put this on Facebook. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, as like you do, and I see a picture of one of my former students at Cannes. And I was like, what the heck is she doing at Cannes? And she goes, here for the new Pixar movie. And then some cute things like It Never Stops or something like that. I was like, what the heck is she talking about? And I know she had some success. She did a Netflix movie. She did a lot of stuff. So I look up. She's the lead in the new Pixar movie, Elemental.
That's amazing.
The movie Elemental. She does the voice of the flame girl named Ember.
And that's a former student of yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so I commented, I was like, very proud of Leah, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody was giving me credit like, oh, that's because you were her theater teacher. I was like, this girl came like prepackaged. She was terrific.
Yeah.
But she was also a little bit of a rule breaker, a bit of a rule breaker.
Right.
I won't bring up one incident that almost got me fired with that girl, but so
Is this
anyway.
are you Ed? Are you you know what? Let's talk about this.
All
later.
right, you really want to know what she
No,
did?
I don't.
We were out at a field trip.
Yeah.
And it was time for everybody to get picked up. We were this close to calling the police because she was gone for a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
And her reason was she wanted to check out the area. She had never been there before.
That's fair enough.
Anyway, so but she was terrific on stage,
Yeah.
flawless. So yeah, I was like very humble about it because I didn't really feel like, but she responds back with, no, don't say that, Mr. Bud, you were a huge influence on me, blah, blah, blah. And she went into this whole big thing and it was very touching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and to your point of, her being kind of a rule breaker, I think all like really good performers have their little quirks or their little, like Ali is pretty anxious. You like to shit on people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we need to.
I was
You're
gonna
an
say.
idiot. You're
I
an
was
idiot.
gonna say. And when did you piss on her? Like when did you?
All right, let's wrap this up. Ali, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Ed, after how long have you been teaching?
20 years.
20 years. Had a positive impact on one student.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy.
Ed, what have you learned tonight?
That's pretty good. I learned that Chick-fil-A might be changing its ways. And if that is the case, I would like to admit that I will take a photo and post it on social media of me eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. And if anybody knows anything about me, they know it's a big deal because
I don't like their sandwiches anyway.
no,
They're
but
soggy. Soggy
yeah, I
chicken
prefer
sandwiches.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
I'm amazed by the Chick-fil-A news.
Yeah. And I learned that 99.99% of your students have been failures.
You know about
And you have a positive impact.
you know
on
about
one.
you know about 79.9% of my students.
That's true, but I've never pooped on. All right, we're a Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 8 p.m. Call 473-631-1985. Ali, where can people find you?
You can find me at www.edshitsonpeople.com.
I just got .org.
No, you can find me at Comedic Actor on Instagram and Facebook. Find me on TikTok. Just do hashtag Joke Time. I'm performing Saturday. This should be the day after this comes out. Saturday, June 3rd, I'll be doing headlining a show at Hagen O'Reilly's in Winter Garden. The wonderful Tracy Wu will be hosting, and Absar Siddiqui's going to be featuring.
Can't wait to see him because I've never seen him.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's so good. So, yeah, that's where I am.
Ed, where are you?
Don't worry about finding me. I'll find you, listener.
And shit on you.
I will find you.
And you can find me on Instagram at Totters. Duty Poo Poo on Xbox Live. Buy my books on Amazon. Search for my name. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.